Fancy meeting you here in this little old place. I'm Tish, and this is Echo Echo. How we going, everybody? I am in a different spot, as you can see. I have moved everything around so that I can navigate my room a little bit easier and start packing. Unfortunately, less dog action here unless someone comes up and sits beside me. Does somebody want to come and sit beside me? Hello. I just woke them all up, but no one's coming over. Hi. Hello. Are you wagging your tail, Minnie? Oh, baby. Girls are both definitely in heat. Oh, she's coming over. Come on. Yeah. There we go. I just woke her up for that. Ew. Yeah, done. Alright. Okay. I promise less dog action, and there's more dog action than normal. Just not happening behind me. Alright, we're back with another Anti-MLM video, and we're back on Awakend because, we got to keep the pressure up on all of the hot topics. Alright, it's a balancing act. And we've got Awakend, we've got Elamir, we've got iGenius. They're my top three. That's three. Yeah. So, as I said, if you watch my last video, in the description box, I found out who Mark B's sponsor is. So, gonna be doing a video on that awful person very soon. And yeah, so check out that. It was the Zoom call was from Saturday morning American times, Sunday morning of Australian time. And I've been catching them, so it's a bit of a saga. Don't know how I haven't been kicked out yet, but I haven't. Woo! Anyway, back with these guys. So, oh god, my nails are dirty. Please like and subscribe. I'm just stuck at 363, which I am very grateful for. Stop complaining. Ew. I don't have enough followers. Okay, so Awakened is a weight loss MLM, which has not actually launched. No, it hasn't launched yet. It's in pre-launch. But people are ranking up because apparently that's okay now. So, anyway, Danielle Mioli is one of the founders and CSO, Chief Sales Officer, but she's running everything. And I've seen people call her the CEO. So, she has a terrible body image and speaks awfully about her own body, but otherwise, she's very arrogant. And what we're going to watch today, I got these a while back from this couple's Facebook because Jodi, she was more of the speaker. They had a really chaotic energy Zoom where people were asking questions. It was confusing. And Aaron and Julie Joe did a live on it, and whew, it was a lot. Anyway, after that, I went and found these guys and saved the videos just in case I get blocked or whatever. And I've played the one with Colin and maybe one other one. But yeah, this one is an interview with Jessie J. I don't know who that is. I named the videos after whoever they were getting interviewed by. And yeah, so I'm not sure what's going to happen. It should be a quick video. Not quick, but, not as long as my usual ones. So, all right. Let's do it.
Guys out there, Peter and Jodi from Corona, California.
Hey there, how is everybody? It's Sunday for all of us, and we're still busy. You may have seen some of the things we've been talking about this.
People in MLMs work 24/7, so.
New fat loss product, but we want to give you guys a little bit of more of a detail on it, and we want to bring in friends periodically so that you can hear from other people besides Peter and I. So it's something that we're passionate about, but
we don't really hear much from Peter anyway, Jodi.
Bring on our friend, and then we can get into detail about the product and so on.
Yeah, so our good friend and business partner, Jesse Johnson, we've known him for a long time, and he's also part of this venture with us. So let's welcome Jesse Johnson from Montana.
Hey, Jesse.
What's going on, everybody? Hey, great to see you guys.
Yes, thank you for joining us. We want to
look at this branding. Hello, element. You could learn a thing or two, although I don't think DC would approve because you're covering up the logo and the Awakend is unclear. It's got some sort of shadow behind it. So, from a graphic design point of view, you get about a D. All right.
To touch a little bit on Zenith, the product that everybody is talking about right now, and I
just everybody no one else.
Want to, if we can just touch on a few things. I want to give a little bit of just a little bit of info on Zenith. It is a product that has been proven to work. There are patents on this product. There are double-blind, placebo-controlled U.S. Clinical studies on this product.
Wrong. One study. One. That's it. Don't start lying now, okay? I was waiting for her to say studies and not study. That's why I was like, ooh. I'm so smart. I'm so smart. And I can't find a nail file to clean my nails, so I'm doing it with these snipper scissors. I'm trying to find a better thing to use. How about I press play?
That has been proven to balance out the leptin in our body to help us lose 100% fat. So leptin is the hormone.
I'm not sure if, as somebody who can read scientific reports, can you tell me, is that what is in the literature?
In your body, in case you guys don't know. If you don't know what leptin is, I encourage you to Google it. But it's the hormone in our body that basically talks to our brain and either tells your brain you're hungry or tells your brain you're not hungry and you don't have to eat. So if people have high levels of leptin in their body, they're going to have high levels of fat in their body. If they have lower levels of leptin, they're going to have less fat in their on their body. So what this product is designed to do is balance out the leptin levels and basically take you back to where your body was intended to be.
I was trying to hide that.
Be metabolism wise and so on. So what we've done is not only does this have double-blind studies when it's been proven to do it, but we've had people on it, roughly about 30 people that have been trying it out. Some, most of them are our friends, to be able to see what it does to people like you and I. So what the double-blind study.
Okay, but are they salespeople? Because their testimony is not exactly independent if they are testing it out, and they're also trying to sell it, and yeah, the original study might have been a double-blind blah 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 blah, but this isn't as controlled. Your 30 friends, not as scientific. Okay, I'm gonna go so far to say not scientific at all. Okay, I do that with all of my fucking knowledge in the world.
Studies have shown is that the average person, they were all women inside this study, the average person lost 21.3 pounds of pure fat in an 8-week period. I know some of your jaws probably dropped right now because that's what I said when I heard about it. So I just said, what? Now, if you know the difference, weight loss and fat loss are two different things. When you're losing weight on the scale, it could be some water weight, or okay, you had a clean weekend and then you might eat a little bit. We're talking about pure fat loss, to where your body composition just looks different to the eye, where your clothes start fitting you different, where people will start noticing and asking you what you're doing. So Jesse, why don't you tell us a little bit about what you've seen and what you know and why you're excited about this product?
Yeah, I'd love to. And, when Peter and I were talking about a week and a half ago, because you guys know I'm in the health and wellness industry. I have been for a long time. Love to work out, love to help people, get in shape.
But what are your qualifications? Being in the health and wellness business, and it's the same with their other friend Colin, who lost weight. Now he teaches other people how to lose weight. Put your qualifications out there, or they don't exist, because you should lead with that. Being in the health and wellness space is not a qualification. It's just a fucking description, an adjective.
Get healthy. And Peter was talking about, this new product that Zenith. I had never heard of it before. And of course I piqued my interest when he was talking about the studies that were done.
How curious. To use the word pique. They piqued his interest, because I think you'll find that all of the promotional material from Awakend that's like officially promotional material is called a pique. And there was one I downloaded. It is called sorry, I'm just trying to find it says Peak Interest audio clip Spanish version, which I downloaded for Karina. Thanks for dropping into my live really briefly the other day, Karina. It was late. Poor lady. She works hard for the money. So hard for her, honey. And they just have a video out that's called like Peak. So, and the video is ridiculous and dumb. Anyway, curious that he's using the same wording exactly.
The double-blind studies, clinical trials, and when he said 100% fat loss, 21.4 pounds in an 8-week period. Like he said, my jaw dropped. I was like, well, was it muscle? Was it water? No, it's pure fat. And that's really, really unheard of.
Why is this interesting you? You don't look like you're overweight from where he's sitting. He hasn't got this.
A lot of people, they struggle. They go up and down, up and down, up and down. And when you have a product that fully focuses on the one thing that we really want to get rid of the most, I got excited. And when I started telling people, I was like, hey, have you heard about this product? They're like, no, what is it? And they got excited. And of course, being...
Also, can we be a bit transparent about what your relationship is to each other? Because we don't fucking know. Why are you talking to him? That'd be real good to find out.
Being a new company, people really were intrigued with where this product came from, and who the formulator is, and there was a lot of questions. So I really wanted.
You've been talking to Van Nguyen? People want to know who the formulator is. I literally, my antidepressants are amazing. I love them. Prestige, I'm on Prestige, which is like Dislanivlovax or something. Anyway, Prestige is the name that I call them. I don't give a fuck who formulated it. I don't care where it comes from. I don't care. And it's very important to me. So, this is dumb.
To bring the audience to you guys, the individuals who told me about it, that and really share kind of the product, the the company, where we're going, where we're heading. A lot of people have seen that we're now in pre-launch with this company, just kind of getting things started off and telling people about the excitement. And for me, that was the most important part. Was obviously we have a product that works, it's proven, and the exciting part, or more exciting, if you will, is the pre-launch portion that we're just getting off the ground. We've been in pre-launch, I think, for 4 days, all day long. Ding, ding, ding. People are messaging me because.
So he's using we. So he's a member. Obviously, he's recruited. Does he have? Is that cops version of the flag? The thin blue line, that shitty thing. And this thing where it says the average weight loss of 21 pounds over 8 weeks, yeah, I don't know. Once. It's happened once in that, it's very deceptive because they're not giving you the full details of the study, which is what they're supposed to be doing. It's purposely deceptive.
I made a couple Facebook posts about it, just saying, hey, there's some excitement in the air. You should definitely ask about it, and they have been. So I'm glad we're doing this live, and we could really get a lot of the questions about the product answered.
You sound thrilled. Thrilled to be here.
About the business, because people are excited and they really want to know about it.
Yeah, I think let me just say one more thing about it, because it really does speak to, I believe, the demographics on this product just really pretty much hit everybody. We have the opportunity to be on.
Yeah, the audience, the current audience, yeah. But your demographic of your test group, women in their 30s, who had a, was it 35 plus BMI or 25, which isn't obese. It's just overweight.
On a Zoom with the formulator of this product, the scientist that was there, and there was a lot of questions that were asked. One of them that stood out to me was, of course, when they stressed that it was pure fat loss. I've been in health and wellness a long time, the last 30 years, along with you for
again, being in health and wellness is not a qualification. Be transparent. That's what everybody fucking says they are. Sorry, I'm going to stop trying to swear so much. Don't want to become the next Jeff Noodles, God.
a long time. And that is, people want to lose weight, but they want to keep it off. That's when you lose 100% fat loss. We're talking about a lifestyle change of, this product that's what they said. This product can be a lifestyle for people.
Okay, so does that mean you can use it endlessly? Because it just does not seem sustainable. And wouldn't you build up an immunity to how much you've got, and you have to take more and more? Because unfortunately, that's how bodies function usually.
You can take it for as long as you want. It's pure safe. It's all plant fibers, polysaccharides. It's gluten-free, sugar-free, dairy-free, soy-free, grain-free, all the frees. Okay, there's no stimulants in it whatsoever. And what stood out to me also is that it's safe for children. There was no age limit on it. So I think that's really cool, because there is an epidemic of.
Oh no, she is not fucking gonna say this shit. Children are still growing, and you should leave them the fuck alone, okay? With your diet culture bullshit. I said I wasn't going to swear, but that made me really mad. Why are you worried about this? It's not your body, okay? It's not a child in your, vicinity. Just fuck off. I'm going to press unpause, but I'm angry.
child obesity. Let's be honest, there's a lot of things that are happening out there. Now, if you're somebody, let's say, that is overweight or have excess body fat, you more than likely have one or two things going on. You're either leptin resistant or insulin resistant.
And what are your qualifications to make this assertion? You don't fucking know. How would you know? You do not know. It's a lifestyle product for the masses. Not everybody hates their body so much that they will try this product to get skinny. And also, you have to do it with a change in diet and exercise. Tell me again how it's the product?
So that's why, you know, and most people cannot reverse insulin resistance unless you lose fat, right? So there's so many people that we could be talking to right now. And we can get into, there's so much about this.
Oh, yes. You know what I love as a fat person? I love when a skinny person comes and says, I'm going to solve all your problems. I'm going to get rid of your fat for you. I love it. It's so great. You know? I mean, someone like her, there's obviously people who are inspirational, who, you know, I was watching a TikTok today and it was somebody who said that she keeps getting harassed by Beachbody coaches because she lost weight and the Beachbody coaches want to sign her up and get her on the books. And she said, you know, like, it's nothing except for science in that I was in a calorie deficit. That's the only way to lose weight. So, you know, like, shut the fuck up. You can't help us.
This product, I encourage you first, because we're going to talk a little bit more about some things, but I encourage you, whoever invited you to watch this, get back with them, because there's a lot of info that they can give you in detail. When we do Facebook Lives, we really have a limited time to be able to get this out to you, but there's so much more that we can share.
Why? Why is it a limited time? I thought you could join an MLM at any time and you had the same opportunity to do well. Or is that just not true? I'll be shocked. I'll be shocked to find that out.
Now, when this was brought to Peter and I, as you know, Jesse, I mean, we've been in the industry for a while, and just recently, Peter and I changed, you know, just a direction in our own life. And this was brought up to our attention. Well, it just so happens to be with somebody that we love and just have a great relationship with at the helm of this company. One of the founders of the company, I couldn't be more proud for her to be there, because let's face it, a lot of people know Danielle Mioli. And the thing is, she's been in the industry a long time. She's rolled her sleeve up, you know, dug in the trenches with a lot of us. She did it for like 12 years or so.
You said you were in the business for 20 years, 30 years or something. And they're repeating again. She's been in the trenches. This is a story. Stories sell. But they are repeating what they've heard. It's like they've been practicing a script and they're not very good at it. Yeah. Why are we only talking about... There's more than one founder, FYI. But we haven't heard about anybody else, have we? It's just Danielle. What a mystery.
She knows what it takes to build a large organization. She knows that you need the proper things to be able to be in place.
True, because she had a team of 500,000. 1/2 people underneath her. And she left to do this. So, I wonder why.
Place for that to happen. So to have her there, I can guarantee, and I've already seen it, that she's going to make sure that stuff happens. And Peter and I are very honored to be able to be one of the master distributors in this company. And now being partnered with you, Jesse, we couldn't be more happy. I mean, we respect you, and just
So they've recruited him.
I love your input, and because of who you are and your background, I think there's a lot that you can add to this with us. But those of you that have heard, and maybe Peter can, because I like to talk, in case you haven't noticed. I want to talk a little bit about maybe the timing of it, because we are, what Jesse said, we literally started 4 days ago. So if you're somebody that wanted to get in a business like this and you always said, oh, I should have gotten started at the beginning, there's no better time.
Oh, so you're acknowledging that multi-level marketing opportunities are better at the beginning. Is that what I'm hearing you confirm right now? Because that's what you're saying. It's what we know is true as well.
Because we literally just started pre-launch. So why don't you take over a little bit?
Well, timing outperforms everything. I mean, you might be very skilled at something and you might know the right people, but if you're just, a year late, a week late, a day late, you're just too late, right? And in this case, we haven't even launched yet. We just announced our pre-launch a few days ago, and that allows all of us to really get this message.
If you haven't launched yet, then why are people ranking? How does that happen?
Out there to the masses that the product is coming. We will start shipping the product.
And the product, as he said, it's coming. It's not even here yet. And people are ranking. How do we do that? Oh, is it by recruiting? Does that mean people are making money only from recruiting? It does mean that, which means it's a, repeat after me, pyramid scheme. Allegedly. Probably is, though.
Beginning of October, so that will give people time to really get the word out there about what this product has done already in the past and what it can do for people in the future. So timing is of the essence here. So the uniqueness of the product is relevant as well, because this is a patented product. It cannot be copied. We own the rights to it. We have the worldwide rights to it, and we're just launching initially in the US and Canada to then launch from here into other markets of the world. The cool thing about
why is Jesse on this call? Is he a mute? And other companies have patents. It doesn't mean anything. It's not that impressive.
Is that, yes, Western society has a big demand for this product, right? Obviously, I think US is one of the most obese countries in the world, and we're all dealing with it either within our own families or friends that we know. So now we have a solution for them that we can bring to the table, and it actually works. It has been proven by clinical trials to work for young, old people.
Single trial, one clinical trial with 22 women in their 30s.
It doesn't matter if they are male, female. There's no segregation in the market. So it's a unique product that we are bringing to market at the right timing that has a huge demand for it. And then, of course, this company offers a compensation plan that is very rewarding because it allows you, the consumer, the customer, to also spread the word to others and then become a distributor yourself. And companies like this have been around for a while. This is not a new model. I mean, it started over 100 years ago.
Sounds like you're trying to say it's affiliate marketing, but it's not affiliate marketing.
But we're one of those new companies that is being launched with a team of people that have decades of experience. So at the corporate level, we have decades of experience there, and then between all the master distributors with the field, we bring all that experience to the table to really get this message out to the masses. Because think about it, if this bottle just sat on the shelf somewhere at a regular store, the bottle doesn't talk, and then the company would have to rely on just some nifty advertisement with maybe an athlete holding up the product and give them several millions just to endorse the product. In our case, they're giving that money.
Yeah, and Jesse has literally added nothing to this conversation. Yeah, but guess what? You can get all the revenue. Like, you would pay somebody millions if it was like Charlie D'Amelio. Freaking, I don't know. Who's hot at the moment? I literally cannot think of anyone famous. Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish advertises for you. You would make millions off of it because of her word. Like, that type of advertising is worth it. And guess what happens then? You get customers and you get to keep all of the profits. You don't have to share it with anyone up on an upline or whatever. You also don't have to recruit anybody. You don't have to get on Zooms. You don't have to motivate anybody. You just make your advertisement with Billie Eilish in it, release your product, and guess what? That's great. Alright? Doesn't have to be that fucking complicated. It's not about the free advertising. That's very good for them, but it's about the team building.
Back to the field just in order to reward them for the new business that they're bringing. So they're just different pipelines that they're using. And in this case, since the product delivers, they're very confident in using this channel opposed to anything else that's out there. So again, when you look at this, get to the person that showed you this video, because that's how we are getting this message out there. And they will reach out to either then Jesse or ourselves, or if you are a friend of ours, feel free to reach.
I don't know if you should reach out to Jesse. He looks like a bit of a, I don't know, grey rock. Like, I'm thinking of, that's what you give narcissists, a grey rock. You be a grey rock, like, don't give them anything. If a narcissist is trying to manipulate you, just channel Jesse. All right, Mr. Boredom, him and Twan. I did a video on Twan the other day, and it is boring. I don't even know if I should release it. I might have to rewatch it because I don't know if I even made it even the slightest bit more entertaining.
Out to Jesse yourself or himself or us, because we are that connection between the corporate office that ships these products and the field that has a demand for it.
Yeah.
What do you think, Jesse? What do you think about timing and uniqueness and all those things?
Well done, Peter, for actually giving him a question instead of just talking. And now Jodi's about to interrupt. Nice work, Jodi.
That I just mentioned.
Yeah. What are people saying to you, like when you tell them about it?
Yeah, well, people, they want to work with people they know, like, and trust. And so, knowing I've worked with you guys for years, and Danielle, when Peter said, "Hey, Danielle started her own company," I'm going, "Hold up, what?" Because she's so well in the industry, or has done so well. I'm like, why? And then, well, this is the next level. This is where she needs to be, because she's really good at what she does. We trust her. We know she's only going to put out the best of the best out there, and she's going to do everything she can for all of us to succeed. And that's why it was a no-brainer for me to, to talk.
I love it when they say it's a no-brainer because, like, yeah, you don't have your own brain anyway. Now, how interesting that he said, like, Danielle's doing this, it's the next step for her. Well, then why, 4 months ago, was she talking about hitting 500,000 with her team and starting her own podcast? And now that all that's on, like, what happened? Anyone know? Anyone going to tell us? Probably not.
About the product and see the product, and knowing the individuals who are actually using, the test group that you're talking about, like knowing who they are and seeing the results. It's not some model that's testing it. These are real people that I know that are having these phenomenal results, and that, that part is exciting.
What does he think every other study that's ever happened is just like, I don't know, they just go down to Skid Row and get a whole bunch of homeless people with no, like, homeless orphans? Then, so nobody knows the testing squad. Like, that's dumb. That's a dumb statement to make. Like, it doesn't make a difference. In fact, if it is friends and family, then that makes me think more that they're going to try and, not actually, like, if they don't want to hurt your feelings or whatever, of course they're going to give you a positive because they want, and if they stand to make a profit by selling this, then you can't trust what they say because it's not unbiased.
Pre-launch, US, Canada, like, it's just kind of the perfect combination for all of it. So you can probably hear the excitement in my voice, being coordinated into this, working day and night, talking to people.
Was that a joke? Or was he serious? Is it satire? I think he might have been serious.
sharing it. So there's so many questions. There's so many people that are like, hey, I need this in my life. I know hundreds of people, if not thousands of people that can benefit from this. And, it's very, very unique. It's kind of exciting for sure.
Yeah, you're able to bless many people, not just from a health point of view, but also from a wealth point of view. Like I said, timing is everything. When you get involved with a company like this, the fruits are you can reap those for many years to come. But it's also from a community point of view. I mean, sometimes people just want to be part of a community like ours.
Yeah, but like you're making them pay over $1,500 to join that community. So that's pretty shit. And I don't know, how are you recruiting for this? How are you getting customers? Just hitting fatties up on on Instagram? Hey, you want to try this Awakend? Because I can't see that going well, you know? And in fact, I think Danielle said something really rude, like very fat phobic, and somebody in the chat seconded it and was laughing a lot about, you know, having advertising that said, "Hey fatties, come here," which was a joke from Danielle, but the person in the chat thought it was the funniest thing they'd ever heard. Gross.
Where everybody is smiling, everybody is like, wow, we're part of something exciting. And when they go to their 9-to-5 job, they might not have that feeling, but when they're part of this community, they definitely get a feeling of that.
Yeah, do you mind? Let me touch on that for a minute, Jesse. So, just so people know, because Peter hit something on the head that people really care about, and that's the community, right? So, some people may want to exercise, some people may not, or they just don't know how to get started or whatnot. So, there are 3 different levels of our company, 3 different parts to it. So, one is Awakend Health. These are our products that we're coming out with. The first one is this fat loss product called Zenith. There will be more in the pipeline. I encourage you guys to just keep watching. And then the second one is Awaken Mind. So there's a lot of things that everything, I believe, stems from how we think. So whatever we're thinking is a type of life that you're living. So if you're somebody that has struggled with this for a long time, as far as, not being able to shed that extra pounds or to release it, it might be.
It's not about mindset. I'm sorry to tell you. It's not about mindset. And again, having a community shouldn't come at such a cost. You should be able to seek out people with similar views, hobbies, blah, 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 etc., without being prospected by fucking MLM predators who are matching with you on friends, Bumble friends, and, trying to turn a cold reach out into a warm reach out by stalking your Facebook or whatever. It's weird, and it's not real community. It's a transactional relationship that only exists when the person is getting something out of you. And that something is your position in the downline, basically.
Hard for you to believe that you can do it now when we're saying, okay, the average weight loss is, or fat loss is 21.3 pounds. It might be hard for you for that to really register with you. So we're going to have, which I'm really excited about, the Awakened community that you can tap into, where we're going to work on that mindset. We're going to connect you with people that could do virtual workouts and those sorts of things. So if you're somebody that just wants to go out and walk your dog, you can log into our virtual community of Awaken, and you'd be able to do your exercise with us virtually. There's a lot of things that are coming down the pipeline, so I encourage you to do that. Just get involved with it. So it's a lot more than just a product. It's the community, as Peter said.
Again, who's got the qualifications to be working on, because this sounds a little bit like therapy, because awaken mind, mindset. So, because is it just Danielle doing social media like a ninja, part 1, that we've already watched? That was fucking shit. because she's doing everything that everybody knows is a boss babe.
And what Jesse said, that he knows the people involved, so the trust is there already. I encourage you guys, because Awakened community is going to be nothing but positive affirmations all the time and just give you something really to be happy and proud of. Now, on top of that, because we covered the Awakened Health, the Awakened Mind, and we're also Awakened Wealth, and that is the different parts of how your life could possibly change with an opportunity like this. A lot of times, Peter and I have been in network marketing for 15 years, and Jesse, you have probably heard this 1,000 times. Oh, you know, people that want to get into the business would be like, oh, I wish I would have gotten started at the beginning, right? And I touched on that earlier. Like, this is the beginning.
Yeah, like literally 2 minutes earlier. So why are we repeating it?
So it is the perfect time. And then I believe, and he's the one that likes to dig into the compensation plans, I believe it's a very aggressive, very fruitful, I should say fruitful type of compensation plan, that there's cash grabs in there and these different things, but we can share all that.
Cash grabs. That doesn't usually have a positive connotation. A fruity compensation plan. That sounds really fun. Better than a, shitty exploitative compensation plan, which, spoiler alert, they all are.
With you guys to kind of put the whole puzzle together. So I encourage you. I believe that, with people at the helm that we know, love, and trust, with Peter and I being able to lead as master distributors, being partnered with Jesse Johnson and people like himself, I really believe it'd be the community you guys would be interested in being in. So I would love to talk to you, Jesse. I'd be happy to get on the phone with anybody that wants to talk to Peter and I along with you. I'd be happy to do that, because as you know, there's so much info we can give. We're just limited.
Based on the big Zoom that she did, I wouldn't want her in on anything. She's got this chaotic energy. And, I was going to say something else. I can't remember.
On Facebook, because I can keep talking. In about 2 minutes, he's going to start nudging me and saying, Jodi, okay. So,
well,
yeah.
I think, people will have more questions. When they listen to this, they say, oh, I got a few answers, but now I got even more questions, right? And that's how we all come together as a team. And we're really there to help answer those questions that people have individually, because some people might have just strictly questions about, like, can I take this? Is this safe? And can I give this to my child? And others have like, hey, how do I make an extra maybe $200-300 just to pay for my car payment, as I just got like a pay cut in my traditional business? So there's all these things that people have questions and concerns about that we can answer or help them answer. And if we don't have the answer, we will for sure try to get it and get back to them within a reasonable time, because the company is being formulated right now in the stages of pre-launch. A lot of things are in place, but a lot of things aren't in place yet till we have our official launch in October.
Does this man speak? He's lucky Jodi and Peter. I'm more of a Team Peter person, okay, because he seems like a little bit, I don't know, more rational. But Jesse Johnson, this is your chance to get your, like, this is a master distributor, so people are watching her fucking shit. He's just got no personality. It's just like,
can think of even short videos to pique interest, or short videos where doctors explain how this product really works, because I'm not a doctor, Jodi's not, I know Jesse's not a scientist, but yet we can.
well, I feel bamboozled now. I fucking thought they were doctors. Could have fooled me. They really, really do have an air of professionalism. Obviously, I'm joking, but duh.
Point people in the right directions to find all the information needed that doctors would want, or that athletes would want, or just regular people that want to just make a change in their life.
Well, speaking of that, we do, along with the clinical studies that we have, we also have white papers on the way. White papers are basically what doctors want. So I just want you guys to realize how this product really has been proven to deliver, you know, the things that we've been talking about today. One last thing I want to leave you with, because again, there's so much, but get back with Jesse, get back to the person that brought you here, because there's also something that we're launching with right now. The first group of people that are coming into our company are called the VIP founding members. We'll get into that if you want to just ask Jesse or us what that means. There's only going to be a limited number there. It's kind of like joining a country club right now. There's only going to be 22,222 of those spots
Available in the US and Canada.
Available in the US and Canada. And once those are gone, they're gone forever. And then you can join as a distributor and buy your, you know, little packs. But that's something I would really encourage you to inquire about, because again, there's so many, just so many of those packs. So I think that
I think we covered enough probably for this first video.
Yeah, definitely.
To come, but you know, the first one that we did here with Jesse, and we'll do many more.
Oh God, help us all. We're gonna fucking die of boredom. Yeah, so I had a look on the group and they've only enrolled 7,700 people. Something around that. I think they've been open nearly a month. So how's that? Like Danielle was all you have to get these NFTs, like they are gonna sell. I promise you, they're gonna sell out. They're gonna sell out. Once they're gone, they're gone. Man, this guy is so, what a waste of space. Could have just watched it with Jodi and Peter.
But I'm glad for everybody to meet, you know, people of our team, and we'll get more people on it. We just Jodi did a video with Colin Watson, another dear friend of ours who's also in the industry that does it. And yeah, so we have, we're just getting started with this. I mean, we just announced that we are in pre-launch, so you will see more and more of this, but just stay tuned. The channels are out there. I'll just post them one more time here at the bottom for those of you that are just now catching on. But let me see, where is it? Oh, I'm in the wrong one here. Sorry about that. There we go. So yeah, you can follow us along, and Jesse has, of course, his own Facebook channel, and that's how we can.
Johnson Fit.
That's how we can be reached, and the name says it all. We want you to be fit. So Jesse, any last words here?
No, I encourage you to reach out. No question's a dumb question. I know we all have them, and we're happy to get on a call. Like Jodi said, we can answer anything at any time. Well, maybe not at any time, but most hours throughout the day. And
that's right. And Sunday, so
we'll get you going.
That's why I have such a frog voice right now, because we literally, when I'm talking to people here at 3 a.m, it's 6 o'clock on the East Coast. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. That's why I think I'm going to sound like this for a while. I told Peter.
Yeah, you need to give your voice a little bit of rest. But that's why these videos help as well, because you can now send them to other people or tag them in it. Yeah. So that way they can see what we just talked about. And yeah, we'll keep this community growing.
Wonderful. Thank you, Jesse. It was so nice.
Thank you, guys.
Okay.
All right.
Everybody
have a great night.
Enjoy the rest of the day. See ya.
Thanks.
Anyone that rings me at 6 a.m. is not getting answered. Like, fuck that. Jesse Johnson. What a boring man. I don't know how well he's going to do in an MLM. You need to have a little bit more personality. He was just like this the whole time. And then right at the end he went to smile. Okay, so I did a little bit of a research here. What is a white paper? And a white paper is a persuasive, authoritative, in-depth report on a specific topic that presents a problem and provides a solution. So, it's okay. So the purpose of a white paper is to advocate that a certain position is the best way to go, or that a certain solution is best for a particular problem. When it is used for commercial purposes, it could influence the the decision-making processes of current and prospective customers. That is curious. Interested to see what the white paper actually says. Anyway, that's gonna be it. Still sus, still dodgy, not telling us any more information than we already have. Talking up Danielle, and not sort of disclosing any qualifications that they have. Being in an MLM in the health and wellness industry and does not make you a health and wellness expert. Just makes you a salesperson. That's it. Because I'd like to think that if you did have any qualifications, you would be showing them or you would be bragging about them. And you're not, and you don't. So, what am I to believe? Yeah, so I'd be really interested to see if there's any more videos of Jesse because he's pretty fun to clown on. So, alright. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I might revisit Dave and Heidi. Yeah, I am interested in iGenius. They just had a leadership something in Las Vegas. And my old fave, Veronica Bay, I think she linked the video. So there's a video linked for somebody who spoke at their leadership conference. And I was going to watch his video. So that's probably what I will do tomorrow. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for being with me. And I've been working on an embroidery on a doily. You can't really see him. So there's a little ghost and it says dead inside on a balloon. Alright. Wrapping it up. We're gonna see, I'll see ya again. When will I see you again? I don't know. Probably tomorrow. Oh, a short one. 52 minutes, mate. Smashed it out. Why isn't that moving? Okay, I will see you when I see you. Take care and be gorgeous. And one day I'll think of an outro. Probably not, though. Okay, goodbye.